Nuclear is set up. And by that, I mean nuclear is researched. Time to actually see if we can institute it. So let's look at the buildings first. It'd be under power. Nuclear power plant. Takes 8 more supercomputers to make one. That's fine. I've got them upstairs. Consumes nuclear fuel rods and water. Produce electricity for the power grid. Produces nuclear waste. Which is extracted via the conveyor belt's output, which I'm going to then feed into a drone and put somewhere else probably. It generates at a set clock speed, shut down if fuel requirements are not met. So it generates 2,500 megawatts. Our fuel power generators do a tenth of that. Coal power generators do a 1/30th of that, basically. Less than that. Wow. However, to make the nuclear power plant run, we are going to need... Where is it? Uranium fuel rods, which are made from encased uranium cells, which are made from uranium, concrete, sulfuric acid. Ah, fuck. I forgot that we don't have any of this stuff done yet either. Sulfuric acid requires sulfur and water. Oh boy. Here we go. So that's sulfur right there. That's the only sulfur nearby. Wow. A little bit more over here. Sulfur and geysers. Hmm. Let's go build the power plant first, because that's a thing I can do right this second. Time to start getting our hands on the whole sulfur production. We're going to need sulfuric acid, which is going to be a pain in the ass, because I don't know how to put liquids on this belt either. Liquids on the belt could be the way to use drones, though. Could be the way. Could be the way. How much of the map are you using right now? Please don't tell him. I'm not telling him anything. I'm just wondering. It'd be interesting to have the save to look it up. I can post the save in the Discord if you guys are interested in that at some point. I just need to know how to do it. That said, Shami was just saying, just be careful. Sometimes people wander in and ask questions about the playthrough that tell me information about the playthrough, and therefore do I guess it's the same world, right? I can post the save, that way you can see what I've got, but I guess this is the same world, so it might not even be useful to know that info. Or it might not be... Batteries are draining, but we do have 50 hours of production. Or, oh, nope, never mind. 3 hours until empty. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, well. Let's get nuclear power on quick. How is it that that always works out, right? Oh, you're good, Gordon. I'm just letting you know. No worries. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. It'd be a treat for the community once you're done. I'll jump in and explore together. To post my save to you guys. Okay. So nuclear is going to need uranium. I know of a couple places that have a little bit of uranium. But I honestly don't know where the best place for uranium would be. So maybe right now is a good time to just go around and chuck radar towers down. My current radar tower selection, like we could do a little bit of exploring into radar tower production. One probably around like there. Maybe a little bit left of that just to make sure we hit the... Okay, maybe let's just do that. That's fun. I have bullets. I have novelisks. I have fuel for my jetpack. I've got everything I need. Put more radars down. We're going to see if we have any better uranium patches around which we could build our nuclear power. Currently, I think I have literally 2 uranium patches on the map. I have 2. So, I didn't know there were filters here. That's interesting. That's very interesting. What the fuck? Maybe that's all I'll need. Hi, Jeff. How's it going? Doing great. How are you? Doing great. I feel like I've been hitting my stride with Satisfactory recently, which is good because I've played 150 hours or something like that. Yeah, having a lot of fun playing this game these days. Starting to get some glimpses of like good systems developed that I think can make our whole factory run a little bit better. Yeah, going well. I'm really enjoying this game. This game right now. So while we're doing this, we can sort of talk through the logistics of it. Make a uranium fuel cell. I'm going to need encased uranium cell. I'm going to need uranium, concrete, and sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid has to get to... The fuck is this? Electromagnetic control rod? Okay, we have to make that too. And we have to make those... wherever our... We have to have them wherever we're making our uranium fuel rods. Mildly radioactive. Moderately radioactive. Okay? Moderately radioactive. Mildly radioactive. So it's all going to be radioactive. I have the ability to hang out in radiated stuff. But I wonder if I want to. I guess the other question is, should I keep this, like, how should I involve my train system in this? I got no fucking idea. Infamous Dis says, Ryan, what's your version of watching a Little Indigestion blind playthrough? I guess, what do you mean by that? Do you mean, like, what's my version of, like, watching something that I'm, like, quote-unquote entertained by, but I also want to scream at the screen at all times? Or do you mean, like, are you a member of any other internet cults, or... what do I want to scream at the screen? I don't know. I mean, watching Megan play Breath of the Wild was actually pretty funny for the first couple minutes, because I was like, this kind of makes me want to scream a little bit. In a good way. Oh no, I'm dying. Okay, we're good. Love that self-awareness. Oh my god, Kingsley's trying to steal Hero's toy. I don't really watch any, like, blind playthroughs, really. I haven't even watched, like, Outer Wilds, which is... I've watched a little bit, but not a lot, which is kind of the thing I expected I might watch. Oh, hello. What do I want to scream at the screen about? I don't honestly know. It's just a power shard. Power slug. It is kind of crazy as an Outer Wilds fan. I don't know. I read every single person's updates in the Discord. If they post about playing Outer Wilds, I read every single one of their updates. But I really don't like. Probably just keep getting more hard drives too, right? When I can. Like that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, there's too many enemies.
Hard drive recovered. Return it to the MAM where it will receive the best recovery and rehabilitation care available.
Okay, are there any good loot around here? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I have no health. The hell is this? I did not like Outer Wilds at all. I get the feeling Ryan would not be my friend. We could be friends if you didn't like Outer Wilds. If you're like, Outer Wilds is a dog shit game, probably not, but you know. I mean, I would feel that way if you were like, The Simpsons Hit and Run is a dog shit game, and here's why anyone who likes it is wrong. And I just generally am of the opinion that, like, it's more about the, like, being understanding and open to other people enjoying things thing. If you didn't like Outer Wilds, that's fine. I don't think it's a game for everybody. The thing that matters to me is that it felt like it was a game for me. Like, it felt like it was a game that was made for me, which made me love it, you know? That's the part of it that felt important to me. That's the... Something's mad at me again. This area is crazy. There's a big difference between I didn't like it and this is bad and you're wrong. Yeah. Wait, you have inventory space? Is this really Ryan playing? I've actually hired somebody to keep my inventory free. I would hire somebody to keep my inventory free in this game. Look at that fucking spider. Sniped. Sniped, bro. The fuck? Oh my god, another one. How much would you pay? I mean, I'd pay you like a couple encased industrial beams, probably. I was thinking I'd pay a drone in this game to keep my inventory free, but apparently the drones in this game are not interested in pulling that off, so. Hello, turbo motors, cooling systems, valuable shit left and right. Hard drive. This is an amazing place to be, by the way. Going for there? We're still not all that close to where I was trying to head. Oh, I think this might be Lizard Doggo Cave underneath this. Oh my god. Ah! I have no health. This thing's got like a fucking radioactive jetpack. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I'll run away and never come back. I promise. I'll run away and never come back. I promise. I need fucking health, dude. Took me several attempts to get into Outer Wilds, but I enjoyed it very much once I got the hang of it. Ryan, I'll play Outer Wilds if you play the B-sides. Interesting. I'll take that deal as long as you don't need it done in a timely fashion. I probably am not gonna I won't make you play Outer Wilds starting tomorrow. Because I'm not going to play Celeste starting tomorrow. But I'll play the B-sides eventually. Absolutely, dude. Going that way, apparently. Oh. It's less, this is bad, and if you like it, you are wrong, and more. If you thought that story was amazing, all I have to say is you need to read more. Nihilism leading to acceptance/contentment isn't exactly groundbreaking. Heliotox, it's not that I don't like you, but I don't think you understand Outer Wilds, which is a degree beyond anything I normally would say to a person. Like, what I mean by that is, like, that's me really kind of going in. That's me, like, not being very gentle. Yeah. That's all I'll say. Is I don't feel like that is a pretty is a very good summation of, like, what Outer Wilds either is about or means to me. Also, part of the reason I'm going in on you a little bit here is what Mars is saying, which is like, I don't know that you're gonna attract a lot of even if you're right. Let's say you're right. Let's enter the hypothetical world where you're right. Walking around saying that opinion and including all I have to say is you need to read more is not going to win you a lot of fans and probably not convince those people that you're willing to engage with them on, like, a good, that you're, like, really actually willing to play ball in that conversation, Third thing, final thing. How do I phrase this one? I don't even know that, quote unquote, the story of Outer Wilds is anywhere in my top 10 list of things that I love that game about. Like, the quote unquote story of Outer Wilds being what I love about it is not how I would phrase it at all. Let's put this in your terms, right? Somebody needs to read more. You could make the same. This is me being in bad faith now. Oh, I read Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. I think if you think that's a good book, or if you think that's, like, an interesting story, you need to read more. Old men fishing in the ocean? I've heard that story before. Nothing brand spanking new there. No, Old Man in the Sea isn't about, like, the reason people love Old Man in the Sea isn't fishing in the ocean. I couldn't give a shit about fishing. The reason you love Old Man in the Sea, if you like it, is something about the, like, cumulative effect of that story and the experience of reading it and the way it was told and the emotional conclusions and the and the atmosphere and it's like the totality of the thing is the thing, right? Like, sure, Old Man in the Sea is about fishing. Satisfactory is about iron smelting. Like, that says nothing about it. I don't think. Long story short, I don't feel like you've said anything that, like, that makes me feel like my. How do I phrase this? I feel like if you looked at a cake that I baked. I didn't even bake the cake. Somebody else made the cake. You looked at a cake that I baked and was like, I wouldn't have picked purple for the icing. I was like, well, the color of the icing didn't fucking matter to me. It's just the color of the icing didn't register for me. I watched a video on the story made by some rando, so maybe they presented it badly. Did you watch anybody play the game, or did you just watch the video, like the video essay or whatever on the game? No judgment question. Also, the icing on my purple partner cake was purple, by the way. I just want to clarify that, in case you were wondering. Nope. If I hit 6, then I hit E, then I hit E. I can do this. Okay, we'll check this here. Check that there. I just watched the story walkthrough. Gotcha. I don't think you got the Outer Wilds taste. I don't think you need to be clear. But I probably wouldn't be like, yeah, I get Outer Wilds. I think you need to play more video games. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. Listen, you said I had to. You said I had to read more. I think you need to play more video. Listen, I had to say it. I had to say it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Somebody teed me up. I had to take a swing. It's just I had to. I had to take a swing. I'm sorry. Okay, we got to get to some power, and I do not know exactly how to do that, but we'll get there. We'll figure it out. Also, Chronic Clubby is talking shit about Old Man in the Sea here, and I won't stand for it. You can hate Old Man in the Sea if you want. I'm sure you did hate it if you had to read it as part of class, and that was the only thing you ever got out of it was like, yep, I got to read this for an assignment. I don't know. I think Old Man in the Sea is pretty beautiful. But that's me. And if you didn't think so, that's fine too. Saying the guy with the degree in creative writing needs to read more is an interesting take, to be fair. I don't think let's all take a deep breath here. I don't think that's what Heliotox was doing exactly. I think Heliotox was having a conversation about Outer Wilds. I think he was using the Royal U. I don't think anybody's under attack here, and maybe I'm at fault for being a little sassy with my responses, you know? The deep breaths, we're all good. We're having a good faith argument. We're not having any bad faith arguments, yeah? Let's go up here. This will be useful for us to have either way. You can have a little sass as a treat. Should we do this? We have enough health. We got to kill these bitches, though. Okay, those are dead. That's good. One little guy. One little guy. Got to kill you. Are you shooting electricity? What the fuck was that? I think it was shooting electricity. That was weird. It's like when my students read the Spark Notes and tell me the story was bad. Unfortunately, Heliotox walked into a freaking minefield, right? Hi, girly. Hi, what'd you say? Hi. Did you say hero again? Did you say hero? Is he a silly boy? Hi! Yeah, that kind of sounded like hi. Don't really need any of this stuff. Not anything valuable. We can do this now. Unfortunately, Heliotox walked into a little bit of a minefield here. Because unfortunately, the game you got fed this essay on is one of those games where it's like, the most interesting thing about this game is the like Metroidvania of it. And we're going to be, to be clear, we're going to talk very carefully about Outer Wilds on this stream always. Because it is one of the most spoilable video games you can play. So it is truly one of those examples where it's like the experience is going to be utterly different than like the wiki summary of what happens in that experience than your average game, right? Total honesty, I couldn't care less about Outer Wilds. I didn't like it, but I don't judge anyone over it. You didn't like it or you didn't play it? However, mentioning anything negative about the game twists people up like crazy, and I kind of love to just stir the pot on it because the fanboy of that game goes hard. Well, that's fine. I guess we just won't talk about. I played 2 or 3 hours of it. Cool. Sounds good. Welcome to the Little Indigestion stream, where we talk pretty passionately about the things that we love. If you'd like to join, feel free. If you'd like to not, please don't. So anyways, next we'll be talking about my essay on the ways in which the derogatory term fanboying and fangirling have been used for years to undersell the emotional lives of other humans. Welcome to my presentation. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know where our nearest power is. I do know there's some stuff over that way, but I think we can just go along this little bridge here. I like that the presentation starts with chainsaw sound and gun. Anyways, I'm getting an Outer Wilds tattoo next Friday. Let's go, Joyce. Let's go. You're still alive. I'm done with my exam. How did it go, Evo? There's got to be power here somewhere. We've been near this area. Power right there. Let's actually connect it to that then. This is really funny because we just had last Satisfactory stream a conversation about gatekeeping conversations around reading and art and media, and it's just, God, it's funny. It's just funny. Maybe we should have saved that conversation for like another day, you know, like one day later. Making fun of other people's joy is cringe, in my opinion. I've had so many conversations about cringe culture lately and how so many younger generations hate millennials for being cringe, for liking childish things, quote unquote. Did that turn my radar on? I think it should have. No signals found in the area. So I don't know that we're connected or something. Something's fucked up here. Last stream we learned that the way to price art is as a measure of its value. Exactly. You're right. You're right. That's what we learned last time. Let me see if I can delete this shit. Delete that. Goes down here. But then doesn't connect to anything? Well, fuck. I'll find out when I get the exam. There were a couple things I wasn't confident on since they weren't in the study guide, but that's how this semester has gone, TBS. Yeah, sounds like it. Is it the same professor you've had some issues with, Eva? Helio, I think maybe we just take a deep breath and maybe, like, I don't think you're wrong here, but I don't know that I appreciate the way we're coming at some of these conversations. Like, it just doesn't feel as kind and as, you know, as like open to other ways of seeing the world as, and maybe that goes on a couple side of things. Maybe I was too sassy, but I think we either maybe drop it or like change the way we come at these things is what I would ask, you know? I have a bad taste in my mouth after that conversation, and then coming to the end of it and being like, sorry, I shit posted. I really enjoy getting rises out of people. That's generally a thing we, you know, are not a fan of here generally, because you've got a lot of passionate, enthusiastic people who want to talk about the things they're enthusiastic about, and then to just have that be sort of met by, sorry, I shit posted. but there wasn't really a sorry in there either. Not that there needed to be. It's just, I don't know. It's leaving a bad taste in my mouth, making me feel weird. I think maybe we take a step a different direction. Hi, girly. New convo, chat. New convo. New topic. How do I get to the spoiler chat? There is a specific place in Discord. You can get a specific role. You need the spoilery discussion role. I want to rant about a minor work thing, but it's so specific that it wouldn't make any sense. Rant away. New topic, what are you actually trying to do at present, Ryan? As I think you've forgotten. No, I'm trying to get... I haven't forgotten. Thanks for the smile, though. I'm trying to get this radar powered up so that I can decide where I'm going to build my nuclear power plant. But apparently that power might not actually be connected. Like, I hooked this radar up to some stuff that might not actually be powered. So, it's muted. What's up?
New topic, pop quiz.
New topic, pop quiz. What's up?
Where do we keep the ironing board?
The ironing board is in the same closet that our furnace is in.
Answer. Correct answer.
I got an A+. Thanks. Whoever recommended Castlevania a while back, thanks for the vortex my last 2 days has disappeared into. I know it was one of you, I just don't remember who. Where the fuck is my power? Some right over there. This is farther than I thought, though. Was that, you good? Okay. Just put them on top of these things. I like these things. I'm watching another Outer Wilds playthrough, and I've had an idea for an app relating to replaying Outer Wilds for a time. Now I really want to make it. Ooh. Interesting. I'd ask for more info, but spoilers, but. I see power. We're gonna connect to this power. We're gonna make it. It's like right over there. The more of these things we have in the world, the easier we can travel anyways. Yeah, exactly, Luke. Power. Power. Let's go. Did that do anything? Please tell me it did something. It did something. Let's go. Okay. We have 0. Uranium in that area. Oh, that's funny. Next one we want is going to be like right there. Time to just carpet the actual world in radio towers, in radar towers. And then maybe up here too. I can't believe that other power was not actually hooked up to power. It's just to use for zipping around with my power zip line thing. I can't wait to get to the end of this and realize that there are not going to be any places with more uranium in one spot than what we have already. But it'll be fine because we'll still have accomplished the radars everywhere, which will be helpful for other things. But okay, so from here we go down. I think we should take the power with us when we go this time. Because I really thought that was going to be easier than it was. Is that the one we did already or no? Did it just respawn? Any other baddies? Nope. Let's go. New hard drive? I guess I'm on my hard drive era.
Freighter records indicate this comes from the past, which is normal.
Thank you, Ada. Okay, so we need to go towards that slug. Can't wait to get D on the rest of these hard drives I just got. These alternate recipes. Come on, build. Build, motherfucker. Come on. Build. You're being slid over to the second monitor, but I still adore you. That's such a nice way to break up with me. How much of the landmass have you factoried on now? Oh, that's an enemy. We're getting there. I have not seen the limits of the landmass at all. Not at all. I did make it to the northern limit. My factory's on so little. My factory's just down here. I made it to the northern limit, I'm pretty sure. One of the northern sides of the limit. But really not a lot of the... The thing about these right here is that so many of the rewards are very low quality, which means that the difficulty to get into, which I think means that the difficulty to get into them is also going to be relatively easy. I have 5 hard drives. Let's go. Come on, give me something good. Bye, Mars. Thanks for the little in the heart. See ya. It's okay to get a bad score. No, it's not okay because I need to please people, especially people who give me grades. God damn it. I want to go that way, but I want to get up on this so that I can have a good... We'll go with that. Good vantage point. I don't want to go by that thing. We get attacked by bugs. Probably more Mercer spheres and summer sloops out here. And we could use the summer sloops, honestly. Oh, look at this little lake. But don't really want to. That's a Mercer sphere right there. Don't really want to take that time. Brian, I'd give you an A+ in Satisfactory. Ignore the part where I know nothing about Satisfactory. That's okay. I'll take a meaningless A+ grade over a C+ that I earned any day. Is that Sam in the middle of the lake? I think it is. Okay, so it says slug this way. Like, marker this way. We need to go downhill to the right a little bit. Anybody else have a sneaking suspicion that that's what made them a good student as a kid? Was just like the strong desire to people please, the just like a really cleanly designed system where I really wanted to please those figures of authority, and they gave me really easy, actionable things to get grades on. Turns out it's a good, a well-designed system for making you care about the system. Okay, is this close enough? Or too close, sorry. Is there overlap down here? There is. Perfect. Okay. So, next one is probably like up there, which is probably like off the map. That's for the north side. Could go to the north side for now. It was a avoidance of weapons for me. If it ain't the carrot, it's the stick. Has worked out super well in adulthood. Not. You know what we need to bring back? Bring back just saying not on the... I mean, I know it's Borat-esque, but just bring back just saying not on the end of a sentence that otherwise means the opposite of what you're trying to say. You know? Too many people be front-loading the sentences with the negating word. I do not like Outer Wilds. No. Say I love Outer Wilds. Not. You know? Much better. Much better. Borat-esque is a wonderful descriptor. I kind of want to just go, but I'm going to need to go this direction too, I think, because I bet there's some fucking stuff in that corner too. So let's go this way. Find me a location. Thank you. I love not Outer Wilds. We could take it Shakespearean. I still think it's best. I mean, it's completely worst, but I still think it is worst, aka best, at the exact end. It's so funny. The whiplash you give your reader when they think you mean one thing, and then at the last second you swerve into the ditch. You know? You got to hit them with a heart at the end as you say it. Oh, I like that. I like that. You're telling me some of you guys got paid for straight A's as a kid? Meaning I was getting fucking not paid? Meaning I was getting scammed? Come on, just go up the thing. The cool little rock thing. I want to go up it. Give me a place to lock on. Right there. Right in there. I saw blue. I saw blue. I'm just spamming the clicking button. There it is. I was getting scammed. I was getting straight A's for nothing. I don't really care about that. I think right about here is where we put 2 of these down. Put one that way, one this way. Maybe I can jump up. If this doesn't work, I'm going to take so much fall damage. It didn't work. Fuck. We're good. We're good. We're chilling. There it is. Cobb, thanks for the follow. Ah. Yo, what the heck? Thank you for the 100 bits, Cobb. I just spent 2 hours cleaning my car because there wasn't a single place around me that offered detailing. So happy to catch the stream so I can finally relax. Oh no, something's mad at me. Oh no. Oh no. Well, RIP, you're relaxing. There's no time for relaxing. No, 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 no. Build, 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 build. I'm getting shot. Hi, Samantha. How you doing? Trying to piss me off. But there's also good stuff down there, right? There's a thing right here. There's got to be something on top of this rock. We're going to climb a cool mountain, chat, just because we can. Just because we can. Any parents in the chat made any decisions about whether or not they're going to pay their kids an allowance? Asking for a friend? I did not get paid an allowance. I did get some gas money once I could drive, and I had to be my own ride to, like, practice. I also just worked, like, jobs. Either, like, fucking uranium. Either, like, you know, shit jobs, like actual official jobs, paying taxes, or, like, odd jobs, like mowing people's lawns and stuff. But, okay, so we're going to want power up here, it seems like. That's something. Are we close enough to... We could put down a radar right here. I think at this point it's probably best to go further this way and put a radar that will cover the entire thing. Then go that way. My mom gave me an allowance because none of the young teenager jobs were ones that I could really do, like cashiering or things like that. But it wasn't so much. It wasn't much because we didn't have a ton of money. Taught me to be great at saving for things that I wanted and budgeting. Yeah, I was paid for grades but not allowance. We also got gas money specifically for school. I don't pay my daughter an allowance. Her grandparents give her money. I pay for her car insurance. We had an allowance based on chores. Yeah. That's weird. I just had a list of chores, no payment. I'm telling you, I got fucking scammed, dude. I'm about to have words with my mom. You guys were getting paid for your chores? Hold up. Something ain't right here. I'm looking back on my the deal I had and it's not looking so sweet. Oh shit. Should send a bill for back pay and charge interest. I would never in my life ask my mom for another dollar. She did more for me than any parent should ever have to do. You know, like, I would never in my fucking life ask my mom for a single dollar more than she has very, very, very graciously supported me with already. Up here. Where the fuck is the... Is it there? I swore one of these had like a wreckage around it. Was it this one? No. Ah, I about fell. Not here. Where was it? Probably that way. She could always charge me back room and board too. That's true. I could have swore it was the one before the yellow. Is it that one up there? No way, right? One of these had what looked like wreckage. It's this one. Okay, hell yeah. There it is. Okay, something else mad at me here? Probably. Yep, right over there. My reward for doing chores as a kid was not having to do extra. My reward was getting to do sports. I got to do my sports as long as my chores were done, and if they weren't done, you did not get to do your sports. I did cross country. It's not like my reward was some big, exciting thing.
FICSIT engineers experimented with soft drives, but the prototypes all went missing. They were later located in the toilets, being used as towels.
Soft drives were used as towels versus hard drives. Do your chores so you can run around? Exactly. I really don't need any of this, but that's fine. Got the hard drive. Storanta, welcome in. My reward for doing my chores as a kid was not having to do extra. My parents had a strict rule that if they had to tell me to do something, I was going to need to do double work. Wash every dish in the house if I didn't do the dishes after dinner. That is interesting. How do you feel about that rule? Would you pass that rule forward? Would you, you know, say you had the opportunity? I don't know if you've got kids or if you ever plan on it, but if you had the opportunity, would you pass that rule forward? Hated it as a kid, but I see the value in it now that I'm much older. Bye, 2,000 pixels. I think I'm probably... Oh, yeah. Not probably. I'm in the ballpark. I think if we check our radar down right here, there's a possibility... What did I just do? Oh my god, I just launched myself into space. What the fuck? I just yeeted myself way too vertically. Oh yeah, that basically gets everything. Hell yeah. Okay, 1 uranium. It's really interesting. Sort of how, like, little there is up here. Uranium is really just not, like... ever like collected in one area. It's just single deposits, which is fun. Okay, well, that does that. So from here we could go over to like here. Probably a little farther than that. I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think like giving your kids. I mean, I'm so not an expert on this, but you know, it's an interesting thing to think about. I think giving your kids some money so that they at least have an idea of what it's like to feel money in your pocket and decide to spend it or not to spend it somewhat early on feels like good practice, right? I feel like giving just a little bit of cash with the caveat, like with the like strict understanding of like what you're getting and the fact that that's, you know, it's not going to be like a random number. It's going to be this amount per whatever, and then trying to teach them like financial literacy from there. Does it make sense? But also, I feel like grandparents just upset the whole balance, right? Like, I feel like grandparents take your careful calculus and just go crazy and just are like, well, uh-oh. I kind of want to get this. I kind of don't want to get shot off the ledge. My friends took an interesting tack with their kids. They did not give them fruit. It was given out as a special treat rather than sweets. 18 years later, they still think it's great getting to eat fruit. That's interesting. We fucked that one up a long time ago. All Elle eats is fruit. She's like made of blueberries. That ship has sailed. I don't really like where this is sitting, actually. This is kind of terrible for like we just put it out there? Fuck it, we'll just go in the water, I guess. Fruit's so good though, it really is. I wish I liked fruit. Why are fruit textures so bad? Yeah, I feel you. I hear you on that one. I don't know, man. Fruit is so good, though. Strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, like... What is it about blueberries specifically? Emma's obsessed with them. I had to start cutting them smaller because she was shoving too many in her mouth and gagging. Oh, Tony. We have a photo of Elle that we took yesterday of her with toast. She was eating peanut butter toast. And she had we cut them in like strips. She had a strip of peanut butter toast in one hand, a strip of peanut butter toast in the other, and a strip hanging out her mouth because she's already shoved it in. We like take the one out of her mouth. She shoves one in from her hand, grabs the other one. So she always has 3 at a time. So funny. She's like, no, you don't understand. The optimal way to eat toast is one in each hand. Why the fuck is there more Sam? You know what I mean? Like... all you use it for is reanimated Sam. Hello, please don't kill me. But I get. Oh, I guess. Oh my god. What the fuck? Can I get a Tama in the chat? That's got to be a Tama. That's got to be a fucking Tama, right? That's got to be a you-type Tama. I look at chat with big eyes. What's going on here? That's a rhetorical question. That's a rhetorical-ass question. What the fuck is going on there? I was like, Sam's not used at anything. Reanimated Sam. Oh, there's a couple more items here. No, there's 20 or something. 15? I don't know. A lot. There's a lot. Sam fluctuators aren't used. They're used in one thing. I was like, I only use Sam for making dimensional depots, but I've seen Sam all over the place. What the fuck? That's weird. Makes me feel weird. Makes me feel nervous. Oh, no, I fell. Oh, I landed it. Okay, thank God. Okay. Whoa, holy shit. Holy crude oil. Oil. Okay, that's good to know. Thing's trying to shoot me. We're going to do all this, and then we're going to... Oh, my God, radars take power. 30 megawatts. Not bad. We're going to screw our power system, by the way. So, interesting. We've finally gone fully north. I think we can try and go east from here. You're putting one like, right, like here. Holy crap, it's 4 o'clock. Okay, this is probably a great time to end it. Thank you. I did not even know that that was the time. I had not even looked. Nice long stream. Good stream. Good stream. Let me just get out of this tree. Straight east. Line it up with that. There we go. There we go. We should probably be grabbing summer sloops, like I said, but I'm just not interested. We do need to tear this down. Can I dismantle you? As high as we can. Chuck this on. Go. Okay, this is a good place to call it. Oh my God, I am right by those things, though. I just want to keep playing. God, I just want to keep playing. All right, I left you a silly gift in your DMs if you ever want to check them. I caught that ever. I do need to check them. I should probably get off and go read my DMs. Oh, that's a summer sloop. Okay, we'll get this summer sloop, then we'll call it a stream. Right? That's fine, right? Big boy is mad. Big boy wants to kill me. Please leave me alone, big boy. Ah! Fireball. Oh no, I didn't kill it. Done. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, that's a good place to call it. Oh, I just realized I won't really be able to do stuff back at base between episodes because I'm sitting all the way out here. The Hollow Knight influence, those things scare you so much. All right, I got to call it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I appreciate you. We'll be done there.